So if you haven't already guessed from the title, in this video I wanted to talk about trigger warnings, what will be in my content going forward. I want my channel to be as honest and real as possible. I want it to normalise talking about topics. I want to try and challenge some of the stigma, some of the self-stigma and some of the social stigma around these topics. But that means that it will include some difficult ones. So whether I'm talking about myself, about other people, about support, recovery in general, I am going to be going into some potentially difficult topics. So I just wanted to let you know what to expect so that you can best take care of yourself when viewing my content, my channel, my writings, anything I'm putting up. To start off with, what I will never include is I will not be going into any instructions for destruction, any methods, any numbers about eating disorder behaviours or self-harm or anything like that. I won't be going into graphic detail. I won't be promoting or encouraging any dangerous behaviours. I won't be giving any medical advice, and I won't be speaking outside of my training or experience. What I will try my best to include will be trigger warnings at the start of videos where it's relevant, or in descriptions or writings. I will include support links. I am in the UK, so mostly those are the kind of links that I will find, but I will try to make sure that I'm including something that can be helpful, and I will encourage people that if they're under any kind of treatment teams to reach out to those teams as well if they need help. So what my videos may contain, for one, they may contain my own self-harm scars, which is a bit of a weird thing to say, but basically over a very long time throughout my recovery, I got to grips with actually wearing short sleeves and not hiding myself from the world. And that is something that I want to normalise, is sometimes people are going to see self-harm scars, and I don't want to have to hide myself as well when it's been part of my recovery. But I'm in no way ever going to be glorifying self-harm. My self-harm scars are all very, very old. Most people who have followed me for a long time know that I started self-harming when I was 7 and I recovered from it when I was 18, but I had a couple of lapses after that too. So I have very old scars, but there is quite a lot of them. But I'm not going to be going out of my way to display them either, and we've just come into winter. So it's just something that I've gotten very used to wearing short sleeves and things in summer now. I don't even remember that I really have scars. So I don't want it to be that if I forget and wear short sleeves in videos that may trigger people and that they may not be expecting that. So I'm just giving that heads up now. The kind of topics that I'll be including will be, of course, things like eating disorders, recovery challenges, mentions of relapse, body image, mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, personality disorders, trauma, suicidal thinking or ideology. I will be probably going into things like control-based or abusive dynamics, coercion, boundary violations. As you may have already guessed, probably go into talking about self-harm. I may talk about addiction or compulsive coping if it's relevant, and I will probably be going into loss, grief, and major life transitions. So those are some of the topics that will almost definitely come up amongst other topics, but I will always talk from kind of lived experience, never ever from a place of authority. And I will always aim to try and protect you as much as possible, try to talk with trauma-informed language, thinking about things that are promoting recovery and healthy kind of thinking, challenging stigma, as I said earlier, while still trying to be real about what people are living through. And that is pretty much it. That's the whole point in this video. Just another kind of heads up about any kind of content that you see from me, whether it's on blogs, on TikTok, on Instagram, or here on YouTube. I've also been starting to put up a couple of blogs on WordPress, so if you are a reader, please do check those out. And thank you so much for the support while I'm starting to get started up. I really, really appreciate it so much, and I really hope that I can give back. And thank you. Just thank you a lot. I will see you soon.